Well, that was actually a pretty good weekend. It was decent at times, slow at others, but overall, it was a very, very good weekend. All the crashes that happened this weekend, all the drivers walked away, they were all safe, all the cars are going to be fine, and that's positive. Another good part, again, actually there wasn't even any bad parts about this weekend. It was actually a freaking awesome weekend. I got to do some night shots with the car. What was it? Friday and Saturday night, I went out at like midnight and started taking pictures of the car with my camera, and the shots came out pretty good for what I can see on the camera, but I haven't got them on the computer or checked them out yet or anything. So get up here, check the pictures out on the camera, see how they turned out, and see how we'll do with them. But overall, the racing this weekend was just phenomenal. You can't really ask for much better racing than what we had this weekend. This Spec Miata race, the first Spec Miata race, which was this morning, was very good. There was a lot of drafting, a lot of bumping, a lot of grinding on the cars and whatever. You can take that dirty or whatever the fuck you want to take it. But the Spec Miata race in the morning, I think it was like two groups up front were trading positions constantly. One group was actually the two leaders. It was every lap in turn 7, they would trade positions, and it was just awesome to watch some good racing. I hear a vibration when I get on the gas. I don't know. It just started. Probably my exhaust, so I'll have to check that out tomorrow. I'm not checking it out tonight. It's way too dark out here. But yesterday I got to watch my buddy Chris drive his Honda Prelude from the back of the field in the STU class. I think it was like 12 or 13 cars in that class, somewhere in that range. And what the hell? I think it's actually inside. I think it's actually inside the car, so I'm not worried about it. But he drove from the back of the field all the way up. I want to say he was in 3rd place overall, and then his axle, he had a vibration on his left front. They've had it before. His axle was bad because they had to swap the good axle out for one of the bad ones because one of the boots on the end of it split and they lost all the grease in it, so they really couldn't use that axle anymore. So the axle vibrated itself pretty badly, so he had to slow down and ultimately couldn't even compete for the win. But he actually almost won his class because on the last lap, the leader of the race, which was in his class, wrecked in turn 6 pretty heavily and lost all of his oil and barely made it back to the pits. But he barely finished the race. I don't know how. Chris was right behind him at the start-finish line, so I mean, he was a little disappointed, but I mean, it could have been worse in all honesty. But today, his dad was driving the car in the longer race, and he was running up at the front of the field. He was up to 3rd place overall, 0.3 of a second behind the leader. They were all in a single file line, and it was just some really, really good racing until the car that was leading overall blew an oil line, for what we can tell right now, going up into what is long course turn 10, and pretty much oiled the whole track up there. Probably about a 1/4 mile of just straight up oil on the track. Then they really had nowhere to go. He spun out. The car in front of him spun out and hit the wall. Luckily, my buddy's dad didn't hit anything. He just did a pirouette in the middle of the track and got going. But the car in 4th place ended up passing everyone and getting in the lead. They had to go full course caution because of it, because the whole track was littered with oil. And there was 2 cars stopped over there, so they had no choice but to go full course yellow. My buddy's dad still finished 3rd overall and 1st in his class, so that was pretty cool to see him do his victory lap. He was really excited about that. That was a really good finish. He was running up there with the leaders. I was really hoping they would let them go the whole race, the whole 30 minutes. They cut it short by 10 minutes. I feel like if he went the last 10 minutes, he could have made the pass for the win and got the overall win, but they haven't got an overall win yet. They'll get one eventually. I know it. That car's fast. Those 2 drivers are really good. No matter who's driving that car is gonna get an overall victory one day. And hopefully it'll be next month at the Turkey Trot on the Sebring long course, which I will be at. So other than that, after that, there wasn't that much that happened. There was a big crash in the GT race. old NASCAR stock car spun out in turn 11 just past our station and hit a tire wall. We couldn't see the crash or anything like that, so that was a pretty, not unfortunate, but I mean, if there's a crash, everyone wants to see it. But the driver was okay. He actually drove the car back around and he was cleared to go back out. He just lost some body work and damaged the wall, but that was about it, or the tire wall at that. That was about it. No severe damage to him or the vehicle. Just lost his rear end, or lost his left rear quarter panel and his rear bumper. That was about it. Other than that, it was a really good weekend of racing. Loved it. That's the first time I worked Sebring short course, and it never fails out there at Sebring. So might go to Daytona in not next weekend, the week after next. Might go out there, not sure yet. If not, I will be working the Sebring race during Thanksgiving weekend. That's always pretty good turnout. So hoping to make it out there. Hoping to have a really good turnout for that race and have some really big action out there. So guys, I will try my best to edit all the videos for what I can. I'm going to spend a couple days on editing them because I want to get them right. I want to get them the best I can get them. So you probably won't see the first video until not Sunday, Wednesday-ish, maybe Thursday, because I have a lot of footage to go over that I had because I had the camera on my hat mounted. So I got to sort through all the footage I got from the track and all the vlogs and all that stuff. So it'll be a couple days until I get all the videos up, but in the meantime, I'm going to upload just a standard GT or touring car race for you guys to just watch for now while I'm editing the videos. So stay tuned. Tomorrow you're going to have a touring car video, and hopefully I'm shooting for Wednesday and Thursday to have the videos up from Saturday and Sunday out here at the track at Sebring. But guys, it's been great. It's been real. I gotta head out because I'm literally 2 minutes away from home and I am dead tired. I gotta unload the car. I gotta go take a shower, and I gotta go to bed because I gotta work in the morning. So, guys, it's been real. It's been fun. Don't forget, like the video and subscribe if you're new. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is Tarpon Boy 95, and I'm out of here, guys. Peace.